this is reality. You can't win them all. Hello everybody, I'm Sarah and this is Sarah's Fit Mess. This is my channel where I am documenting and recording my weight loss journey. If you're new to my channel, hello. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're subscribers, thank you for coming back. I'm glad to see you. So without much further ado, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to be doing my weigh-in for you. And because this is week 3, marking my 1 month here on YouTube, I'm also going to be doing my oh so fun full body shots for you. So we're going to go weigh-in and full body shots right now. Can't say I'm surprised. I'm showing up 1 pound from last week. And there's a lot of reasons for this. I did mention last week that I was going to have a cheat day. And I ate at maintenance, which means I shouldn't have gained, right? I also had another day where I was having a rough day. This week has been a really rough week. Physically, emotionally, circumstantially, just everything kind of hit the wall this week. I didn't keep up with my squat challenge. I was having problems with the joints in my legs, and I decided to have an extra rest day, which turned into 2, then 3, and 4. I'm so close to the end, too. If I hadn't taken those rest days, if I hadn't slowed my momentum, today would have been my last day of the squat challenge. I would have been done and exhausted from doing 250 squats. But instead, I gotta go back, pick up where I left off, and finish this out for you. Actually, no offense, I'm finishing it out for me because this is a challenge I put to myself. And I may not have done it within the 30 days, but I'm going to finish that challenge. It was also hard, like I had mentioned last week. It was my sister's baby shower. Bless her heart, I loved it. I got to see some family. I got to see some of her friends. It was beautiful, nice, sunny, and hot. Thank you, California, for your summers. I made a variety of desserts, which is something I love to do. But I had problems in the fact that I wasn't as restrained as I wanted to be with myself when it came to the desserts. I snacked a little bit on this thing, and then I snacked a little bit on that thing. I recorded everything, and most of the days I stayed good, but I'm still really bummed that I indulged as much as I did. I know I did it responsibly for the most part. It's kind of hard when you've been being so good for so long that when you do indulge, you feel like you're doing something wrong. Even though I wasn't, and even though most of my days I stayed within my calorie range, I was feeling a bit defeated this week. I know I always talk about how it matters on what you drive more than what you do, and as long as you brush yourself off and get up and keep going and keep trying, you're doing the right thing. But some days it's really freaking hard to practice what you preach. And this week was one of those weeks. I was having a hard time coping with how I acted around the treats. There was a lot of them. I got... See this picture real quick. So it was a little rough being around desserts that whole time. Most of the week I maintained pretty good. I had my cheat day, which was fine. I allowed for that. What I did not allow for and expect was yesterday. Yesterday, we were having some exceptional car problems, and as bribery to my mechanic, I bought pizza and soda. I ate those more than I should have because of... There's no excuse. I ate more than I should have. I was stressed. I was in a bad mood. I've been going through a lot of things emotionally. I'm actually bipolar, so I have problems controlling my emotions sometimes. And I'm an emotional eater. The combination is not necessarily a good thing. I went off the deep end a little bit, not too crazy. I went a little over 200 over yesterday. The rest of my days I maintained, except for my cheat day, which I planned for. But that brought my weekly average to 1641. So my average ended up being over 141 calories extra a day if I averaged it out. Which is still a pretty big deficit. I can't really beat myself up too bad for that, and I'm really trying not to. I still maintain pretty good throughout the entire week. I will get back on that squat challenge. I'll do better next week. Gonna try to take my own advice and just shake it off. Know that I'm not gonna give up. And that's the big thing is I may have had a bad week. I had a bad week for a variety of reasons, and then I had an exceptionally bad day during that week. It's really easy in the past where I looked at that and just said, screw it, I'm done, like what's the point? Or I go, well, I screwed up yesterday, I'm gonna get back on track tomorrow, I'll enjoy one more day, I'll just eat the rest of that pizza that's in the fridge, and I'll deal with having my calories on track tomorrow. Well, you know what? Tomorrow is always a day away. It's always the next day. And what's wrong with today? I'm not going to deny myself. But I need to do it responsibly. And that's what I need to get back on track. Because I need to get myself back into the headspace that I need to be, that helps me with my drive. And for everybody, it's a little bit different. It's not easy. This isn't just a diet. This is a lifestyle change, and it's not going to be easy. I've been trained my entire life to view food a certain way. My entire life, whether it was a happy emotion like my sister's baby shower, or a stress-filled emotion like the car breaking down, or just generalized depression like I go through with my bipolar, I turn to food. And that's what I'm trying to change. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen over 2 nights, a week, a month. It is something that I need to relearn and change my hardwirings. And it's something that I'm going to keep trying to do. And it's something that I'm going to keep working on and keep motivated. This week was hard. Oh, it was so hard I didn't even want to make this video. And when I stopped and I saw myself sitting there today, just dreading getting ready and recording because of my health issues this week, I knew I was going to weigh more. I knew I was bloating. I knew no matter what I did when I stepped on that scale, it was not going to show a number I liked. And I knew that before I got near the scale. And I'm not going to tell you why, because TMI. I didn't want to. I didn't want another set of bad news in 1 week. I didn't want another thing to stress over. But like I said last week, it's not whether you keep losing. It's not how much you lose. It's not whether you maintain. Even if you gain, keeping on it and keeping trying. And I'm going to try to lead by example. I'm having a rough week. I'll get it together. I'll do this. It'll be hard. It's been hard. But I can do this. If you want to see me keep trying and keep working hard, then subscribe. Watch me, watch the ups and downs, back and forth. Nothing's going to stop me from moving forward. Then subscribe. If you are trying to lose weight the same way I am and using the tool MyFitnessPal, find me on there. I have a link down below. I'm also on Instagram. Lots of different ways you can get a hold of me, and I'm more than happy to talk back and forth. I know I'm not some happy, perky person this week, but this is reality. You can't win them all. Sorry for the change of scenery. Had a few technical difficulties, and a video of mine got deleted. Awesome. So I had to reshoot this in the middle of the night in the bathroom. Fun! Anyways, like I was saying before, as a quick wrap up, I started my journey back in January of 2016, weighing 368 pounds. Last week, I weighed in at 311 pounds. Now, this week, I weighed in for you at 312 pounds, which means from last week to this week, I gained 1 pound. But overall, I've lost 56 pounds. Not bad. Take it as a win. Anyways, I'll see you again next week. Don't forget to subscribe. That way you don't miss anything. And you know what? I wish you all the best in all your endeavors. Bye.